Good morning, everyone. It's Crisandro, of course, and yeah, what a week it's been. I'm sure there's been a few Spurs fans who have been happy about this week so far, and for both the men, well, maybe not so much for the women, although satisfied would be the word I think would best describe it. If you've seen the video that's uploaded the other night, um, Spurs women, if we had a prolific striker, it sounds very familiar, doesn't it? If we had a prolific striker, we'll be winning these games. But no, we played very well against Reading, and we're just very unfortunate not to be able to convert the chances that we had. Um, Even going as close as striking the post and the ball bouncing out at one stage. I think that was in the first half. We drew that game 0-0 at Reading. If you saw the video, let me know what you thought. Um, and it means now that well, we are 9 points now behind the leaders. I think we're now 2 points behind Manchester United, who are third. Um, Chelsea won last night as well, beating West Ham 4-1. So you have to probably suspect that the title will be between Arsenal and Chelsea. I know Man City think that they're still in with a shout and they're behind us. Um, so it is a tall order now to get the title, but and this is, like I said, this is the only time you'll ever hear me say it regarding Champions League. But at least we'll fall back and hopefully go for a Champions League spot in the women's game, because that will mean our first foray into Europe for the women's game and for the women's team, sorry. And yeah, that will be a great boon for the side. Hopefully, get the revenue in and hopefully invest and make this team and squad title challengers very, very soon. That is the hope. That is the aim. We shall see if we can do it. Um, but also good news as well that Kit Graham is actually nearing fitness, probably another week or two away. There's 11 games left to play, and it's not in our hands obviously, but we can hopefully deal a major blow to the sides above us. I mean, this weekend is going to be Tottenham take on the Northwest. I think that's what I'm going to title it, the double header. Um, that'll be on the Sunday. Spurs versus Manchester City in the WLSL, and a victory there will mean that we do the double over Manchester City. Also, it means in the league, that is, obviously they beat us in the cup, and it also means that we close the gap further on the sides above us, and got my ticket for the Arsenal Spurs game, which will be in a couple of weeks' time at the Emirates. So that is good. That will be good. Um, Still a unique experience sitting amongst the fans of the other team. But yeah, so far so good. It's all a lot of fun, and I imagine that the Emirates will be the same as well. Hopefully, you'll see a few Spurs fans there. I'll be in the northwest corner of that stadium. So yeah, get your tickets, fill it out. Let's outnumber the home fans if we can. But yeah, it was a good performance. Another clean sheet for Rantz Skinner's side. So defensively, we are rock solid. It's just up front where the issue is. I know in the last game before the Reading game, the last game I went to before the international break, we stuck four into the onion bag. But scoring goals has been an Achilles heel for us, and it wasn't highlighted as much as it was the other day when we took on Reading. Numerous opportunities. Kia Simon, or Kaya Simon, sorry, I do apologise if I mispronounce the names. Um, was causing havoc down both wings actually. Neville as well seems to be playing more as a winger than a fullback or a wing back even, and causing a lot of issues. But it's just a case of sticking the ball away, and that's what's kind of plagued us all season. But yeah, we shall see what happens this weekend. Manchester City are a tough nut to crack, of course, and we hopefully will. Not that we need the hand of God from Ian again, but hopefully we need to get some divine intervention um, on the Sunday, and that's and I did mention there's going to be the Tottenham take on the Northwest. In the double header, Spurs take on another Manchester side, the men's team this time, in Manchester United on Saturday evening. That is, I'll be there for that one as well. Um, so far in the league, done all right against against these northern sides. I should say, apart from the intermittent games between his Burnley and Middlesbrough. But if you take out the Middlesbrough game, obviously I didn't go to that game as you'd have seen. If we take out the Middlesbrough game, we are now on a run of two successive Premier League victories. And in those two successive Premier League victories, we have scored 9 goals and conceded none. And Harry Kane has got a brace in both. Could have had a hat trick against Everton, but obviously that was an own goal. But the thing is, I mean, I suppose looking down from just there looking down, I didn't see. I know Everton left a lot of space behind for us to just exploit. And that was like that was like manna from heaven. But there wasn't other than that, there wasn't a lot else that they did wrong. I thought. I mean, they pressed us a lot up front. Well, the first 15 minutes maybe, and the passing was all right. I mean, for a team that are down in the bottom four, you expect them to have a little confidence issue, but they didn't seem like a side that looked like they were going to go down. But obviously, they're getting the results would suggest that they are going to go down, and I just can't put my finger in it. I mean, everyone's saying that maybe the manager is not the right choice. But who knows? I mean, if you haven't seen the Spurs Everton game, it's going to be uploading now. So hopefully, it'll be ready in a couple of hours' time. Um, but it was a good game. I mean, it was an entertaining game, and there was a point where I captured Spurs putting together pass upon pass, just taking the olays from the crowd, and it was good to see. I haven't seen Spurs play with that much confidence for a long time. I mean, I say play with that much confidence. Obviously, there's a couple of players there who are still trying to build up their confidence. Sessegnon and Heung-min Son for being the two, and they actually played okay. If lacking just a little bit of quality at times, I certainly wouldn't be on their backs because they did their jobs. Especially Sessegnon, he was the one to set up the first goal, which Michael Keane scored an own goal from. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay, and obviously, as you know, not a big let's get fourth place type of guy, as you know, and I make no apologies for saying that, but Conte has come out and said that now that's the target out of everything else. I can't keep saying that we're still learning all the roles. He says top 4 is the target, so that is what they're aiming for now. It's going to be basically I just see it as trying to get as many points on the board, finish as high as we can, and if we get there, we get there. But we shall see what happens in the summertime in the next season. They've already announced season tickets renewals. That was last week. The deadline is April the 29th. They have frozen prices, but to do it now is kind of odd. But Spurs being Spurs, we know what we get with them, and I suppose the only saving grace is that they have frozen season ticket prices. But whether they're going to put that to any good use next season over the summer, we shall see. I mean, we brought in 2 important players who are doing the business. Bentancur was absolutely fantastic on Monday night. I'm not going to dwell on he's misplaced a couple of passes or he dwelt on the ball. I don't care. He got that midfield ticking. It was brilliant. And Kulusevski as well. Up front, had a couple of assists, did very well. So we shall see what happens this weekend. Tottenham take on the Northwests. So Saturday will be Manchester United against Spurs, and that will be a big, important game, as always is at Old Trafford. And then Sunday will be Tottenham versus Manchester City in the women's game. Let's hopefully get 3 points in both games and move on at the table in both. I'll see you all later. You all have a good one. You take care.